Hi everyone, so today we're talking about SVR's Cicavit Plus range, which is new to Canvas Beauty. So we're starting off with 3 of the products from its range. The first is an SOS spray, the second is an SPF, and the third is a skin accelerator repair cream. So talking about the spray first, the Cicavit range is basically designed for any type of irritated or inflamed skin. So we're talking about sunburns, after wax care, post tattoo care even, eczema, psoriasis. It's basically an anti-itching spray. So if you've ever had dermatitis or eczema, and if you've been lying there at night and scratching and it's doing your head in, or if it's just disturbing your day and you're trying not to look like you're walking around with lice, you know, this is the type of spray that you want to reach for. So it starts working in as little as 30 seconds after you spray. So basically SVR recognizes that scratching the skin is an impediment to the skin's ability to heal itself. So although it is deliciously relieving when you have an itch to scratch it, it might not always be the best option for your skin, and it can lead to sores and even worse itching down the track because it effectively compromises your skin barrier. What the Cicavit SOS spray does to relieve itching is that it contains what they call their anti-itch complex. So it's composed of ingredients like centella, which as we know is very popular in K-beauty, and it soothes inflammation and redness. There's also niacinamide to treat sensitivity. I think that's a number 3 ingredient in the spray. And there's also a very special ingredient called rhamnose. Now, rhamnose is one of the latest buzz anti-aging ingredients, and it's basically a plant-derived deoxy sugar. So it's like a prebiotic sugar that helps preserve the skin's microbiome. So your microbiome is made up of lots of friendly bacteria that helps keep pathogens out. When you have an eczema flare-up, or when you have, you know, a wound or a mild rash, you know, your microbiome might be compromised in some way. So this effectively puts a shield over your skin. It helps reinforce your skin's microbiome, and it helps makes the area sort of less inflamed and less itchy. The other thing that rhamnose does is that it's also been clinically proven to promote collagen and elastin production as well. So it is a great anti-aging ingredient. So not only are you getting the benefit of, you know, your eczema or your psoriasis being less red and less inflamed, but also it's been clinically proven to thicken your epidermis in 8 weeks. So a thicker skin, you know, physically speaking, not metaphorically, generally leads to less fine lines. It leads to a better, you know, moisture retention in your skin, plumper skin, and it also means fewer rashes and irritations as well. So reach for this spray whenever, you know, you're out on holiday, you've got insect bites, mozzie bites, you're looking after a tattoo and you're looking for an alternative to bepanthen or something that you don't need to actually rub in your skin. You can just spray it, so there's no risk of contamination when you're on the go, or just when you need a little bit of quick relief, you know, from having a rash or an allergy of some sort. Now there's also an SPF in the range as well, and an accelerator repair cream. So what the SPF does is it offers SPF 50 plus protection from UVA and UVB rays, so it's broad spectrum protection. And it also supposedly blocks out the impacts of blue light, although, you know, we don't actually know if that's true. I don't know if there's actually a way to test it, but it has been clinically proven to reinforce the skin's barrier and help ultra-sensitive skin repair. So, you know, when you use chemical exfoliants, for example, like AHAs or BHAs, your skin does get more vulnerable to UV damage. That's also when you use retinol as well. Our skin gets more vulnerable to skin damage, and what this recognizes is basically UV rays can actually make hyperpigmentation and scarring worse. So when you tend to itch something, or if you have an insect bite, you can see a mild scar. Putting this layer of protection on not only protects it from the scar side of things, but it also helps to lower the itchiness as well, and it contains very similar ingredients to the spray. The Skin Repair Accelerator Cream is basically like a thick night cream / intensive treatment. So you can use it on top of your existing scars, or tattoos or psoriasis, just to help cocoon the skin while you sleep and promote skin healing. The other thing you can do is to actually use it as a post-exfoliation treatment, just to give your skin a little bit of nourishing and healing, because when you exfoliate, typically you do tend to eat into that skin barrier a bit. The next day you do wake up with glowing skin and it is totally worth it, but there is such a thing as overusing exfoliants. And what we typically recommend is that if you do use a chemical exfoliant, pair that up with a barrier reinforcing serum or a nice facial oil. The other alternative is that you can use this as well, and this also contains the magic ingredient rhamnose to give you that little bit of an anti-aging kick. It's a typically expensive ingredient, so we haven't seen it in too many formulas, but it is one of the key highlighted ingredients in SVR Cicavit range, so definitely check it out. And you know, if you've got psoriasis, this is probably one of the top treatments in SVR's range that we would recommend as well.